Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more of your time with me. Today is a really rainy and dismal day. It's actually been raining quite a bit here in BC, but or I should say the lower mainland, but you know, it just makes me want to do kind of cozy plant stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a laid back, easy plant chore video. I'm trying to get some things done before I go out of town tomorrow. And I think that today, this dismal, dreary day, is going to be the day that I do that. So I have to make sure that some of my plants are watered. I'm only going to be gone from Monday to Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday night. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. But, you know, it's the little guys that I worry about. Everything else, I'm sure once I water it, it'll be fine. It's only going to be a couple of days. I think I'm just going to wander around, do a few things, and see if I can get some stuff done before I gotta fly away tomorrow. here's my Splendid. So I have had this for, you know what? I don't even know how long I've had this, but I'm going to check because I have a spreadsheet that tells me how long I've had stuff. 2 years. I got it March 4th, 2022. And I can't get past this. I mean, when I got it, I had like this bigger lower leaf, but as it got bigger, they just got smaller. And then for a second there, they started to get larger again. And then now we have this, and I'm pretty sure that this leaf up here is just dying. So, you know what? I'm just going to literally restart this. Now, what I've noticed when I was pulling the pins out is that some of it is attached. Now this portion is not attached, but it's attached here, here, and here. So that actually kind of makes it easy to get it off the pole a little bit, because I'm just going to cut it right there. And then all I have to do is pull this top portion off. Okay, I think what I do have to do though is I have to soak this before I can actually get it out of here. So I will do that, and then what I'll do is I will take this. I'm going to take off the Velcro ties that I have here. And where's the, see, this one is barely even attached there. So I'm just gonna give it a cut just like that, since I'm starting the whole thing over anyway. I think what I'm just gonna cut where they're attached. And then do I leave it growing up here? Honestly, I don't know. I just really, really want, I want a really big Splendid. Okay, this one can go all the way down, I think. Just, I see other people's Splendids and they've got those big, gorgeous leaves, and they're on a pole or they're on a stake or something. And they're just absolutely beautiful, but it doesn't want to work with me. It sure doesn't. So I'm just gonna start the whole thing over if I can. This one is, oh, I don't think this one is attached either, even though it's pinned. It's not actually attached in the moss. And I am definitely not the best person at keeping the moss moist enough. So, or damp enough or whatever. Yeah, that's in there pretty good. So you know what? I guess I'm just gonna leave that. I hope you guys could see what I was doing there, because I wasn't paying attention, but I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna put it on my plant shelf. I'm gonna put it on my plant shelf and see if it does any better over there. These leaves are really, really dusty. This piece here, I'm going to soak so that I can get the roots out of the moss. And then maybe, since it's already got roots, maybe I will cut those nodes and put them in a pot and see what happens. But I'm so over it not doing anything for me. I'm so over it not doing anything for me. Okay, so we're gonna take that. I'm gonna have to take that, put it in the shower. But before I do that, I've got this water right here that was actually supposed to be for my micans. And just so you guys know, when I was looking at the leaves, I did see thrips on a couple of the leaves. So I've got a couple of drops of dish soap in here, and I've just got the leaves submerged right now. That's another one. Like I love the micans, I am determined to have a Micans. Now I do have a Micans on a pole, and that one is doing great. I've had no problems with it, but it seems that whenever I try to have a trailing pot of Micans, it never works. So that's what I'm going to do with these guys. I'm just going to propagate them. I'm going to put them in a completely different pot and just start it over. I'm leaving that up there now just kind of to see what happens, but you know, who knows? Who knows? So I've got my little Splendid bits right here, and I'm just gonna pop that one in there. I'm not even concerned about, oh, okay. This one has got a huge space here. So I'm just gonna cut that. That leaf doesn't look the best either, but that is fine by me. I'm just to the point now where it's like, if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. If it doesn't work, that's one less space that I have to give up for anything. So I'm just peeling some of the old sheaths off from around the nodes so that they can get the moisture they need without having rotting tissue sitting there around them. And throw that in there. I'm okay with starting over. That's fine. It took a long time for me to feel comfortable with starting over, or even just pulling leaves off like I just did. I always felt like that was just the wrong thing to do, or, you know, you shouldn't pull the you shouldn't pull the leaves off of your plants until they're completely dead and stuff like that. I'm not that way. Like when it came to basic plants, you know, like the ones you'd find in your big box store before I found the world of more uncommon plants, I would do stuff like that all day, because all you were seeing was like your basic pothos, or was your basic pothos or something like that. So I didn't really worry about it too much, and that was fine because you could always pick up another one. But then when it came to other plants, the more uncommon plants, it was harder for me to take those leaves off and stuff, because I felt like I was just kind of doing something wrong, which I wasn't at all. It's par for the course. And if you have a yellow leaf on your plants and you don't like it there, get rid of it. It's that simple. For the most part, I'm okay with leaving, you know, dying leaves on and stuff. But in this case, I just had to get rid of it. So I'm actually going to wet down this moss pole too. The thing is that the soil is really damp already, and I don't want to make it any more wet. Oh, I can do it this way. So I'm going to go soak this, and then I'm going to have to water this moss pole without watering the whole plant, because that's what this is going to be. All right, so my Florida Ghost is here, and minor update, that is the whitest leaf that I have gotten, and it's not even completely white, but it is the whitest leaf that I have gotten on this since I essentially got the plant. And since I have that Sansi 35-watt grow light up there, and this extra pump of light over here as well from the UFO light, this plant is so happy. Okay, so what was I saying? So the internodal spacing on this plant is like an inch. It's getting shorter and shorter the closer it gets to the light. But, look at how red this petiole is. Like that is crazy. And even this leaf sheath here, I think this is the reddest it's been in my care. And again, she needs a bath because of the extra floral nectaries. But anyway, So right here though is my reverted philodendron Florida beauty. And it's starting to get up there too. Like, I think it's time to put her on the floor. I don't know where I'm gonna put her. I would like to keep her in this cluster, but anyway, we'll get back to what we're doing. I can show you my Thai constellation, ooh, which needs water. So this is my second Thai constellation, and there is a new leaf coming right there. It actually took a while to grow that one. It did give me this leaf here, but I don't know why it's like mildly, like slightly yellowed, but it has no pests or anything. So I don't know what I did, but I'm gonna give this one a water as well before I go. I have to water that one before I go because otherwise it is not going to survive, which would be absolutely horrible. Here is one of my Syngonium chia pence propagations, which I should actually put water in the reservoir, but I do have this one in Pawn or Crystal Star Nursery's Magic Mix, I believe that's what it's called. But so far, I haven't seen a decline with this plant, so that makes me happy. This is definitely experimental in this medium because I already have like the mother plant and another piece of it in soil. And I think I even have, I might have another little propagation. I gave my daughter one. She was very excited about it. Over here, I do have my Summer Glory that I bought from a live sale, and it was Charmaine's from Unplant Parenthood. So I did buy this one, and I think that it's drying out so quickly all the time that I might have to put it in another pot, but it is consistently throwing out leaves. So you can see the newest leaf there is kind of a bronzy color. It's starting to turn green. Hopefully I can get in there when I get back. I'm not going to do it today. I'll give it some water, but when I come back from my trip, I will make it a priority to get it into either a different pot, or I think this pot size is fine. I don't think it's that at all, but maybe I'll lift it up a little bit more and give it kind of like a top fill. I might just do that. That might be my best bet. So I'll put you back over there. And a little canopy over the chia pence. My Anthurium luxurians is not doing very well. We're still kind of in an acclimation process, I think, but the older leaf is fine. It's this newer leaf which is just not happy. So I'm thinking I might just cut it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few of these updates, and then I have really got stuff to do because I still have to edit this video and finish packing and finish all the other plant chores that I have to do. Again, I'm only gone for like really 3 days, but it's just going through and checking everything to make sure that they're watered and they have everything that they need. We've got my Hoya subcalva, and it is just throwing off leaves everywhere. And it's super happy. It has now actually been moved because I have built a desk here now. So, oops. So the stand that I had there isn't there anymore. So now I've moved a few of the plants, but this is my Hoya carnosa Splash. I believe that this is the one that I bought from the live sale that belonged to Jing, Mom and Plants. And it hasn't done anything for me yet, but it's looking okay. We're still stable. I think this was live when I got it. So yeah, so now we're in that acclimation stage where it absolutely hates me for now. Oh, let go. My Hoya Rangsen, that is what you are? Yes. This one is just starting to grow. It's starting to try and attach itself to the top of the shelf. But I'm actually surprised at how easy this one has been. Not that Hoyas are typically hard, but it's been really easy to take care of. I literally forget about it all the time. I forget about all of these ones up here for the most part. Like this one, which is one of my absolute babies, is just a plain old Hoya carnosa. And when I got this, it was just such a tiny little thing. And it's funny how some of them I can get to grow without even paying attention, and other ones are just so hard, and don't want to do anything. Like my Hoya acuta, that one is still only at 2 leaves. I've had it almost a year, and I got that one from Jungle Flowers Canada, from Grania, and it is still 2 leaves. Doesn't want to do anything at all, ever. That's it. My Hawaiian Royal Purple up here as well. Oh, this one just got watered recently. This one too was just throwing off leaves all over the place, just off the top. And people think it's basic, and so do I, really, but I love it so much. It was one of the first Hoyas I got. I think I got a Crimson Princess and a Hawaiian Royal Purple. Those were the 2 first ones I got. And my Crimson Princess has just been an absolute pain. It's been sitting in pond. It's finally starting to grow, but I don't even have words for that one. I don't even know what to say, but I love this Hoya so much. If I was going to pick a Hoya family that was my favorite, it would definitely be the Carnosas. The Carnosas for sure. Anything that's got Carnosa in it. And anything that's got a pubic calyx in it. This is my other Dark Mama. Oh, it gave me a leaf. Well, look at that. Okay, so this one was an extra one that came in my little seed batch. I paid for 3 seeds and I got 4. I got this little dude in here too. I put it in leca mixed with perlite. A friend of mine told me to try doing that because the seedling was so small and there might be too many gaps in between the leca, and to put perlite in between it. And I did that, and it is now popping me out a tiny little leaf. You're not going to be able to see this. I don't know. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Probably. There is an itty bitty little leaf there. And I do have to make sure I top this one up before I go, but I was not expecting a leaf. Okay, in my little alocasia little salad bowl thing here I've got going on, everybody seems to be pretty happy. Getting quite a few roots down at the bottom there. So here is a black velvet. Yeah, that's the black velvet. What's this one over here? This one looks like it might be the pink dragon, which is giving off a new leaf. Or this one, I don't know, because I can't remember what I put in here. Honestly, can't remember. But it's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see what these are. Seriously, I have to go get stuff done. So I'm just going to run through doing all of this stuff that I have to do, the watering. I'm just checking plants and stuff like that. And then I have to pack and, well, finish packing and just I have to edit this video because I really need it to be scheduled to post for Tuesday because I won't be here. Okay guys, thank you so much for being here. That is it for me. I hope you are all safe and well. Please like and consider subscribing to my channel. Leave any comments below and I will see you in the next video. Bye.